Hello, my name is Roma Klufis, and this is Teaching Time with Roma. Throughout our years in school, we encounter different styles of learning that we gain from teachers, parents, and other authoritative figures that teach us what we need to know. However, the people we learn from have different ways of teaching us and reject other methods that students say helps them get their work done. For me, this sucked because I see things a certain way, and when I do, it is difficult for me to see things any other way. This was because I found many of the ways I was taught confusing and hard to understand. With music, it was much easier for me to understand what the teacher was saying because it was straightforward and it was explained in a way that I could actually understand. For me, engaging with others in a music teaching and learning context means that teachers should know and understand the different learning styles of the students they teach. There are several different ways that people learn. While it can be tedious to teach different groups of students a certain way, it would be a whole lot better for everyone to understand rather than half of the class have no idea what is going on. As we know, there are 4 main types of learners, and they are visual, auditory, reading, writing, and kinesthetic. Let's go through why these are important to a student's growth and development in music. The first type of way people learn is visual. These kinds of people learn best when they see information given to them. When they see something, they are able to relate it back to what they are learning. This type of learning is really good to use when learning theory, because when students are able to see what is going on with things like analysis or part writing, it would help them understand how it works. Playing is also a very visual task with sheet music and all, so visual learners would be able to benefit very much from playing an instrument. The second way that people learn is auditory. These kinds of people would rather hear others say information out loud rather than see what is going on. When in class, they benefit more from people telling them about certain things because it helps them remember better than seeing it. This also works when getting theory done, because when an auditory learner is having a hard time understanding a concept, having someone explain it to them helps them better understand. When playing, auditory learners would probably be more dependent on what is going on around them to better understand their part and how it fits into the piece. Hearing their part as well would significantly help them. Reading and writing. These kinds of people learn best when obviously they read and write things down. When these types of people learn, they find words on a page more powerful than seeing someone do it or listening to someone talk about it. When practicing theory, reading about it and writing about it through trial and error does more for them than other methods. In terms of playing, focusing most on the music on the sheet is what will help the student most. Kinesthetic learners are probably the ones with the most energy and require a means of hands-on learning in order to learn best. These types of learners understand concepts by actually applying what is being taught to them in their work. They are experiential learners and do so by actually getting it done. This is pretty self-explanatory, as these types of students learn best by actually playing or getting the exercise or theory done. By working on theory and playing through a certain technique, these types of learners are able to understand what is being taught to them. While even learning about the different types of learners can be tedious, it can help teachers get to know their students, and it helps students gain the best classroom experience that they can have. Knowing about the types of learners that teachers have in their class can have a serious impact on the outcome the student gets from the class and how much fun they're having because of it. Music is close to bursting with experiences that every type of learner can benefit from, and because of that, it doesn't take very much for students to get the best out of music class in every way.